What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Maverick, where today we're watching Kenja no Mago episode 9. So, last episode, Shin and Sicily have finally confessed to each other and are a couple. Clap, 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 clap. So, congrats to them, and I think that about satisfy myself already. Like, sure, they haven't kissed yet, but to be honest, they can do whatever they want, right? Now I want to focus a little bit more on the main story at hand. Of course, if their relationship puts them into humorous situations, that's great as well, right? Because part of the fun of this series is in its humor. But after all, they are in the midst of training, right? There is a sort of Demonoid invasion situation going on, so let's see how it can, circle back to that main story over there, right? We got 4 episodes left. This is only a 1-season anime as far as I know, so they gotta get a move on it, right? Although that hasn't been a problem with this anime so far. If anything, its pacing is fast. So anyways, let's just get into the episode right now. And begin in 3, 2, 1, play. I would be pretty restless as well. And look at her body, holy crap. Oh. I just thought the transition to Shin ripping open his clothes was pretty hilarious, considering the previous scene was Sicily. But anyway, let me skip this real quick. And back. Have they had breakfast yet? Oh? Oh. Telling her parents that they're a couple now? Hmm. Hmm. Her mom is a beauty as well. Oh? So, yet another situation where the female is head of the house. Viscount? Yeah, Viscount is... Oh. Well, let's see. Okay, so she's been discussing with her parents about dating Shin? Or marrying Shin? Maybe? Oh, you're here as well? Really? Hmm. So she's actually a prodigy? Ah. Why don't you try again? Is this like a running gag? Hmm. Okay, this is funny. Alright, back to the main plot. Okay. Time for what? You wanna take over this country? Take over the world? But actually, I think this is pretty interesting. So Og is the only one who is raising up a barrier by himself. So I guess that means he's actually the most proficient out of all of them. Levitation magic? Hmm. Anti-gravity? But that's not... Yeah, on himself. Yay! I mean, how's this different from... Yeah. Didn't they already have some sort of magic that's used on the feet? Hmm. Oh well. Mhm. Oh, they need to actually meet each other. Yeah.
いやー、まさか賢者様と同志様が筋を運んでいただけるとは。
日を改めようと思ったんだけど、早い方がいいと思ってね。二人に話しておかなきゃならないことがある。
It's gonna be something ridiculous, isn't it?
事情は話した通りさね。
それでは、シン君はわしらの本当の孫。
Oh, okay.
あんたたちがシンとの婚約を許したのは言っちゃなんだけど、私たちの孫だからこのこと私たちに血のつながりはない。それでもシンをシシリーの婚約者と
I mean, he's still a hero of the nation in his own right.
周りです。私は正直がっかりしました。
Disappointed that you think so little of him?
そうかい。お二人とも私たちを見くびらないでいただきたい。私たちがシン君との婚約を認めたのはお二人のお孫さんだからではありません。シシリーを何より大事に考えて守ろうとしてくれている、そんな彼だからこそシシリーとの婚約を認めたのです。娘を思っての決断です。
主人の言う通りです。変な気を回してすまなかったね。この通りだよ。
あ、いや、
Like, this part isn't really all that relevant and whatnot, but it is an attention to detail that I like. Right. I actually have completely forgot about that fact.
セシルさん、アイリンさん、ありがとうございます。期待を裏切らないよう全力でシシリーのことを守ります。
ああ、頼むよ。
よろしくね、シンくん。じいちゃん、俺を拾ってくれてありがとう。前にも言ったけど、もう一回言わせて。じいちゃんの孫になれて幸せだよ。
Is he gonna cry now?
ばあちゃん、俺のばあちゃんになってくれてありがとう。いつも怒られてるけど、俺ばあちゃんの孫で幸せだよ。
Speaking of which, why don't these two have their own children? I mean, they've been together for such a long time, haven't they? Oh.
みんな似合ってるじゃん。これってゴルフの道具箱？あと、姿を消すための光学迷彩。体感温度を一定に保つ快適温度。国宝級にさらにプラスしてあるってこと？ああ。ついに国家機密満載の服を着ることになるのか。ああ、ちなみにブーツには何もしてないよ。俺のと同じジェットブーツにすることもできるけど、
Yeah, the jet boots.
扱うのにコツがいるからね。
この服と以前もらったアクセサリーで防御は完璧というわけか。ということは今日の訓練は相当危険なものになりそうだな。へへ、あったり。実践訓練をしてもらおうかなって。
Oh, okay.
災害級の討伐だよ。災害級？無理です、そんなの。大丈夫だって。みんなそれくらいできるようになってるから。それに防御万全の戦闘服着てるんだし、そうそう怪我なんかしないよ。置いていくなんてひどいです。どうして一緒に行っちゃダメなんです？
And once again, like, it's the voice actor for me.
およしなさい、メイ。そうだ。はい、メイちゃん、これ。何ですかこれ？
Coffee?
これは遠距離通信の道具。
Was that a Doraemon reference?
会話するときはこんな感じ。さあ、メイちゃんやって。
Wait.
もしもーし。聞こえる？
How long is that silk?
これはまたとんでもないものですね。
情報収集が容易になるね。
姉ちゃん、みんなが帰ってくるまでに使えるようにしとこうか。魔道具を使ういい練習になると思うよ。
やれやれ。
やべ、あんたはまたとんでもないもの作って。遠くに声を届ける魔道具は不要魔法師の竜名とまで言われてるんだよ。それをこんなにあっさり作っちまって。それにもしこんなものがあるって知れたら利権をめぐって争いが起きても不思議じゃないんだよ。で、あんたは
Where is he?
気づいたシシリ。はい、すごく大きいです。
この反応、
災害級だ。
Oh, some actual combat this episode.
獅子は力は強いけど動きは遅い。ってことは遠くから魔法攻撃。正解。よくできました。
Mm.
マーク、シシリ、オリビア。まずはこの5人で。
支援系が得意なものばかりだが、大丈夫なのか？
これでも十分すぎると思うよ。大丈夫。ウォルフォード君を信じよう。
Okay, so what kind of magic are they gonna use?
みんな用意して。
Hoi. Ooh. Wait, seriously?
やっぱりやりすぎだったか。獅子の魔物は倒したよ。跡形も
Evaporated?
拙者たちが災害級を。
支援系のメンバーでこれだからね。攻撃魔法が得意なそっちの6人は単独で討伐できるんじゃない？
Ooh. Hmm. Okay.
シンがね、剣が使えるならって一振り譲ってくれてね。
Hmm.
シンにだって。よし。進んだようだな。次はお前の番だな。え？おおう。婚約披露パーティーでの晴れ姿、楽しみにしているぞ。
Oh. Oh, so that's his battle? Alright.
あ、はい。
Ooh. Dang. Oh man, this episode is way too lovey-dovey for me. Oh, yeah.
可愛すぎてドキドキするよ。
Someone's watching them, aren't they? Yep.
仲がいいのは分かりましたから。もう少ししたらダイニングにいらっしゃいね。
Well, where's the other nobles and stuff? Ah, there they are. Wait, only the king is here?
皆グラスは行き渡っているな。シン・ウォルフォード、シシリー・フォン・クロート、二人の婚約を
Oh,
私
it's
が
the witness.
認めるものとする。これはアールツハイド王国国王と
Yeah, there we go.
である。善とある若者の素晴らしい門出に。乾杯。
Kampai! Alright, it seems there's still quite a bit at the end, so let me skip ahead and check. Here we go.
終わった
お疲れ様です、シンくん。けど、これで一段落つきましたね。
いやまだ大事なことが残ってるシシリ
The ring or the kiss? Oh, the ring.
逆になってごめんもうこの披露パーティーは終わっちゃったけどシシリ俺のお嫁さんになって
Oh man.
私を
Alright, alright, alright. Clap, 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 clap.
シンくん、私、幸せです。
Are they actually gonna kiss now? Oh, there we go. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Alrighty, so I guess this episode is mostly focused on tying up, Shin's and Sicily's relationship, right? And to be honest, I did feel like it kind of dragged on a little bit, especially compared to how the former episodes were in terms of the pacing. This definitely felt like one where they dragged out the entire situation a little bit too much. Now, however, again, as I mentioned within this episode, I do appreciate that they noticed the details pertaining to their relationship, right? Including the fact that Sicily is the daughter of a viscount, so she has her considerations, and the fact that Shin is actually not the actual grandson of the wise man, right? So, they actually brought these topics up and then resolved them, so I guess that is a plus to them in that part. And I will applaud them for that. And also, I guess, they finally, are engaged, have a ring, proposed, kissed, so I guess a lot of people's expectations can be put to rest as well. So they've been there, done that. We can close the book now, right, on this situation. So, anyways, let's just say that it's a checklist. It's a check mark off the list. In terms of the magic used within this episode, there was two things that I felt were pretty interesting to me. One is the fact that we do see within his classmates who are the support magic members and who are the attack magic members, right? Now, there were a lot more people specializing in support than I had thought, and it definitely didn't really fit their, how should I say it, their personalities or their, how they look as well. But I guess, okay, it's an equal 6-6 split or something. And also, another thing that stood out to me, like I said, was that one scene where they were raising up their shields, right? And August was the only one who basically, they were divided into 3 groups, right? And August was in charge of one of the groups, protecting his fiance and his sister. So I guess we can infer from this that August is probably the strongest user of magic right after Shin is, right? And so I guess maybe it runs in the family because Mei is also very proficient in magic as well. So I guess that's just something else to take note of. Now, we didn't really get much in terms of the actual magic usage for this episode, so I was kind of bummed out on that, and especially since that we actually did have some action in this episode that was real combat. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Now, I will nitpick one thing though, and that is the place where Shin started using levitating magic. And I'm nitpicking this because he specifically mentions anti-gravity, right? Now, I don't think Shin is exactly an expert on either general relativity or quantum mechanics, right? So, and even if he were, that is still something that is science fiction. Like, I mean, in terms of anti-gravity, like, seriously, right now we don't even understand gravity that much in our current world. Not to mention something that is only a theory, which is anti-gravity. Now, the whole point of this visualization process, I thought, was that because Shin understood the mechanics of the actual world, he understood science and physics better, so that he could actually visualize it better and in turn create more powerful magic, right? That's how, at least how I interpret this situation. It's not just simply people being able to imagine something happening, it's being to imagine it at a more microscopic level. Now, however, in terms of gravity, this is not something that you can do that with, because even in modern science, we haven't figured it out yet. So I felt like that part was a little iffy for me in terms of being internally consistent with its own rules and logics for this work. I would have been far more. It would have been far more easier or acceptable for me if it was instead a variation of, I don't know, wind magic or something, right? Definitely using gravity as one of the core mechanics, I feel like that is a little bit more unbelievable and inconsistent to me. But again, that's more of a nitpick, right? I mean, I get it. They want it so that Shin and the others will be able to fly around and whatnot. I'm just saying though, like using the boots and whatnot, that part I could get a little bit better. But anyways, so that is that, right? And as for anything else, not really much else to talk about. We showed some hints of the big bad boys preparing their move to do something, but with that one scene, we still really have no idea what they're trying to do. At least I can't really guess right now. I've been guessing from the beginning that they want to build a Demonoid kingdom, but well, we'll see, right? Next episode, we'll have 3 episodes left. So, if they want to do anything, they better do it fast. So, anyways, that's been episode 9 of Kenja no Mago. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys next week. So, until then, bye-bye.